heard her say Lucille had gone to the butcher's.
Quite possibly she had, Mrs. Barlow, but whether she came into our little establishment before or after, I don't know.
Oh, what did she want, Mr. Swindley?
Oh, she just came to talk to Miss Lostock. You know what these young people are. Eventually told her to go, and out she went. And before I'd time to drop the latch, she was back to say that the child had gone.
Poor Lucille.
Oh, the child was distracted, Mrs. Lindley.
The pram gone too, I suppose.
Oh, yes, pram and baby.
Whoever could do such a thing?
My words, Mrs. Barlow, my words precisely. That poor woman upstairs.
Anybody got phones?
How is she then?
Well, how do you expect her to be? Anybody got phones?
If you want the police, you can dial 999 at Rover's.
Oh, of course I can.
Well, Miss Nugent did ring the police, you know, but perhaps it's just as well to make doubly sure.
I rang the doctor and all. She'll go stark raving bonkers when it hits her, you know. I don't think she realizes even yet what's happened.
No, I think you're right there, Lynn.
I better get up. Oh, Addie wants to know if you've seen Lucille anywhere.
Well, I did intend to bring her along with me, but she was slightly hysterical. I've left her with Miss Nugent to calm down. I didn't think it was wise to bring her in that state under the circumstances.
Well, tell him when he comes down, will you?
Yes.
Right, well, we better go too, love. We're on in the way.
Oh, I wish there was something we could do.
Well, don't we all, love? Any road, me and Frank will hang on just in case. We'll let you know if there is out.
Oh, it's awful. It is.
Come on, love. We'll have a look down the street. You never know.
Oh, poor Lucille.
What's Len?
He's telephoning that.
I think we better call the doctor and all.
No, I shouldn't worry about that. He's doing it.
Oh, Frank, would you mind? I think you'll find a bit of brandy over in the cupboard there.
Ah, right,
I'll take it a drop up. I better put the kettle on for a bottle. It's as cold as charity upstairs.
No, allow me, Mr. Hewitt.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, Harry, isn't there anything I can do?
No, thanks, love. Annie's up there with her now.
Yeah, Harry, lad. Get it down, you lad.
No, it's all right. I'll take it up to her.
No, it's right. I've got one here for conceptor. Now, you get that down, you lad, and don't argue.
Harry, can you come down, please? There, love. Have a good cry. You have a good cry.
Hello, love. What can I get you?
4 packets of crisps and 2 bottles of lemonade to take out, please. Where is everybody?
Well, we shall be have 1 or 2 in before long. I doubt if we shall have many of the regulars in tonight, though. There's a party on at the Hewitts.
Nor another.
Oh, it's not for the baby this time. It's the wedding anniversary. I reckon baby will have to take a back seat for a few hours.
You haven't had Doreen in, have you?
No, not up to now, but I'm very glad to see you, lass. Now, let me see, that's $half a dollar altogether. Threepence back on each of the bottles, of course.
She hasn't come back yet. She should have finished work half an hour since.
Oh, well, haven't she's been doing a bit of overtime, eh?
That'll please her.
There you are, 6pence change, love.
Yeah, thanks.
Get the money down.
Yes. You don't mind me.
I want to use your phone, Jack.
The phone, lad, well, you know where it is. Oh, you're back early, aren't you? What's up, love?
Oh, Jack, love.
What's the matter, love?
The baby, Jack, it's gone.
How do you mean gone?
Well, it was outside Mr. Swindler's in the pram. And when poor Lucille went to get it, it had gone.
Never.
I never hope to see anything again like poor Concept, love. It's enough to tear your heart apart, it really.
No, whoever'd do a thing like that?
I had to come away, love. I couldn't
Hey,
stand it
now,
any
come
longer.
on, don't upset yourself. Come and sit down and I'll get kettle on.
Hey, what's this, then?
Annie's had a bit of a shock. Its baby's gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
Taken from outside Swindley's shop, wheeled away in its pram.
I don't believe it.
True, Mrs. Sharp.
Oh, you better bring her in here with us. She'd do more good talking about it than brooding in there on her own.
Aye, come on, love. You come in here with us.
What do you say, love?
Come on now, love. You don't want to upset yourself.
Have you got that kettle on?
I'll give it on now.
Oh, you've heard then.
Oh, this is a bad business, Len.
I'm not kidding, Jack. I'd like to get my flaming hands on whoever's done this.
You've rung the police, I take it.
I got onto the doctor and all. Blind, though. Riley, what a wedding anniversary this turned out to be. Eh?
Annie had to come home. She couldn't stick it.
Aye. I don't blame her either. Didn't feel too happy about it myself. I better get back in.
Right, your lad. Hey, hang on a minute. Here, take this brandy with you. Happen it'll come in handy.
I'm not kidding you, Jack. I could do with a nip of this myself.
Well, you'll be very welcome. You'll let us know if they hear out.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a drop of brandy, love?
She said so once, hasn't she?
I know, but I just thought... Oh, there's some queer folk in this world.
Aye, it takes some understanding, does life.
They want flogging.
Oh, there's more to it than taking the cat to 'em, you know. We know naught about life and we know naught about folk, and it's high time we woke up to fact. Them brainy so-and-sos, they can say all they like, but there are folk going off their head every day and week, and all books in world won't stop them. No bogey man that's done this, you know. It's somebody that looks like you and me.
You're right.
By come we know out.
Lucille says she'll have a cup of tea.
I think you'll find Miss Nugent officiating in the kitchen, Mrs. Lindley.
Do you think I should give her an aspirin as well?
No, I should leave it to doctor if I were you, love.
I don't think it's much good stopping here much longer, Albert.
No, we'll check ourselves out at road. We'll go and have a look round and see if we can see out.
It occurred to me that Miss Nugent and I might be able to assist the police in their inquiries, do you think?
Oh, you mustn't go. You'll be key witnesses, you two, you know.
Yes, I suppose we shall, and Miss Lostock, of course.
Yeah, well, you'll know where to find us if we're wanted.
Yes,
Mr. Swindley.
of course, Mr. Barlow.
Would you like a cup
Right.
of tea, Mr. Swindley?
Oh, thank you, Miss Nugent. Thank you.
They're pulling up outside.
Oh. Did you speak to the doctor?
Oh, he said he'd be along right away.
Yeah.
Is that he upstairs?
Yes.
I'll go and tell him they're here then.
I'll go.
Oh, God. Who's that for, love?
It's for Lucille.
Where is she?
She's in the room next to theirs.
Oh, look, give it to me with you. I'll go and have a talk with her.
Yeah, all right. I'm coming up anyway.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Just come this way, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. I'm Detective Sergeant Salmon, sir. This is Constable Rose.
Oh, yes. My name is Swindley.
Oh, I see. I was thinking you might be Mr. Hewitt.
No, Mr. Hewitt is upstairs at the moment. I had the misfortune to be the bearer of the ill tidings. This incident occurred outside my shop in Rosamond Street.
Oh, is that so? Would you take this down, Rose? Could I have your name and address, sir?
Yes, certainly. Since he's take it from the card. That's my business address on the right.
I think so.
Right, so now, could you just describe to me very briefly what happened?
Well, yes, Mr. Hewitt's daughter came into my shop at approximately 5:50.
And she left the baby outside, I take it?
Yes.
In the pram?
In the pram.
And you saw the pram?
Well, no, I didn't actually see it, but
I'm
I
sorry
assumed
to
that it
interrupt,
was-
sir. We just have to make sure of these points. Carry on, please.
Well, at 2 minutes past 6 precisely.
She stayed in the shop about 12 minutes then.
Yes, she was talking to one of my assistants, and she didn't actually purchase anything, and at 2 minutes past 6, she was asked to leave. We closed at 6, you understand. And then she came back immediately in a very distressed state of mind and said that the baby had disappeared.
I see. And what did you do then, sir?
Well, I sent Miss Lostock, my assistant, to look up and down the street and the neighboring side streets.
But she didn't see anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And besides the girl, yourself and your assistant, no one else was in the shop?
Miss Nugent, my other assistant, was there, of course.
No customers?
No, none.
Thank you, sir.
Your cup of tea, Mr. Swindley.
Oh, not just now, Miss Nugent. Thank you. Oh, this is Miss Nugent.
Ah, yes. I'd just like to ask you a few questions, Miss Nugent.
Yes, of course.
Mr. Hewitt.
Oh, good evening, sir. Just take the lady's name and address, Rose. I'm very sorry about this, Mr. Hewitt. We'll do everything we can. Your wife's upstairs, I take it. Yeah, but I've just shown the doctor up. Yes. Well, I don't think we need trouble there for a while. Right. I shall want some help from you, though. Yeah, of course. And your daughter, perhaps. Yeah.
Harry, the doctor's here.
Yeah, I know. I just let him in.
Yeah, but where is she?
Hey, she's upstairs in our bedroom, I told her.
She isn't, Harry. I've just looked.
Out, you know.
I'm looking for my baby.
They'll find him for you. You come on with me.
I want my baby. I want my baby.
Come on.
It's a pity they don't realise how we feel about them when they're young up and they might behave a bit better. You think having some of their own to remind them, but it doesn't.
They forget. That's what it is.
I don't suppose we were much different. I know I've shed a few tears over some of the things I've said to my poor old mother.
I don't all forget, Mrs. Sharples.
No, I suppose not. But I don't think there's many of them as remembers until they're standing by your graveside. And it's too late by then.
Well, let's hope there is a better world than this.
Well, there should be. By gum, there should.
Isn't there any news at all then, Mr. Walker?
No, love, I'm afraid not.
You can hardly believe it, can you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Would you excuse me a minute?
Oh.
Would either of you two ladies be Miss Doreen Lostock?
Oh, she is.
I know you, don't I?
Yeah. It was you who tried to get Christine Hardman off Elliston's roof, wasn't it?
Oh, aye, that's it.
So they've got you in plain clothes now, have they?
Ah, just a nasty case to start off with and all. Now, Miss Lostock, I'm Detective Sergeant Salmon. I'd like a few words if you could spare a minute. Nothing out of the ordinary, sir. The young lady's a witness in a case.
Oh, that's all right. We know all about it.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, Rose. The wife's back.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Have you cancelled that description?
Yes, sir.
Good lad. I'll come right back. Would you excuse me? I'll see you later, Miss Lostock.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to establish some distinguishing mark on that pram. If the husband can't remember, I'll just have to see the wife.
I knew there was something different about the pram if I could only remember what it was.
Conceptual, no.
Yeah, but I can't ask her, Len. I can't even mention it to her. Anyway, she'll be well away now with what the doctor gave her.
Lucille's dropped off. I expect it's them pills.
Aye, poor kid.
Harry, you'll have to speak to her when she wakes up. She says you'll never forgive her.
Yeah. Thanks, Florrie. Oh, Florrie, I'm sorry I didn't thank you for bringing Concepta back.
She was running around the streets looking in prams.
Oh, I couldn't.
I can't rest, Harry.
Oh, love.
It's not going to work.
Yes, it will, love. Just give it a chance. Go back to bed, eh?
There's somebody at the door.
It's all right, love. I'll see who it is.
I want to know who it is.
Concepta, love, you go upstairs with Harry. I'll come and tell you who it was.
All right, thanks, mate. Come on.
I'm not kidding you. If I lay my hands on these people, I'll tear them apart.
Good evening. Is Mr. Hewitt?
Yes, he's just gone upstairs
With his missus. She's
Very upset, as you can imagine.
Yes, of course. It's this pram, you see. I mean, well, I've got my constable looking down the road now, and I bet he could spot half a dozen prams like that in half a mile. It'd be a big help if he knew whether it had a distinguishing mark, like a scratch or something.
I've just remembered something.
Yes, sir?
It had a medal hanging on the handle. I used to kid Concepta about it, St. Christopher or something.
Hello, is this your mum's then? Oh, did you see who brought it here?
No, it was here when we come to play out.
Ah, I bet there was a baby in there, wasn't there?
No, mister.
Where do you live, laddie?
Number 7, Craven Street, with my mum and dad.
Right. Well, I suppose I better take this back to the lady that belongs it, hadn't I? Here, love.
Oh, morning, Harry.
Hi. Morning, Frank.
How's Concepta?
Oh, she's sleeping, thank heaven.
Well, the lads are working on it, you know, so it isn't as if nobody's doing out.
Yeah. I went down to identify the pram last night.
Don't talk about it, Harry, lad, if you'd rather not.
They're keeping it for a while, you know. They went to all those people around the croft and nobody saw it. And all those people at the fair, they didn't see it either. But some of the wagons left last night, so...
Looks like one of the fellows is here now.
Morning, sir. Sorry to trouble you so early.
It's all right, you can trouble me 24 hours a day if you like, son.
Shall we go in then, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I really came for a word with your daughter, if you think she's ready for it.
Yeah.
She was the last person to see the baby.
Apart from whoever's got him now.
Well, yes, of course, sir.
You think somebody has got him, then?
Yes, sir.
You think he's all right? You think he's still alive?
Yes, sir, I do. It's my personal opinion that he is, from what I know of these things.
Yeah, your personal opinion.
Yes, sir.
Well, where is he? Where is he?
That's what we've got to find out, sir. Now, could I have a word with your daughter, sir?
I'm here, Dad.
Right, look.
I've put the kettle on.
That's good, girl. This gentleman would like to ask you a few questions.
That's right. Lucille, isn't it? Now, Lucille, it's my job to find your little brother, see? And We want him back as quick as we can, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, I want you to try and remember. You wheeled the pram down Coronation Street. You turned right at the bottom onto Rosamond Street.
Then I crossed over at Zebra Crossing.
And you were going to Pickett to see pork butchers, you know.
Then after I got meat, I crossed back and just stopped outside Swindler's for a minute.
Do you usually stop outside Swindler's when you take the pram out?
No, sir. It was first time. I don't wheel him out much.
Oh, now, love.
Do you know, I seem to have left my notebook in the car, Mr. Hewitt. Would you mind asking the driver? I just want to check against some of the other statements.
All right.
Let's have a sit down, shall we, love? So, you didn't take your little brother out much, eh?
Only 'cause they wouldn't let me. Well, not at first, anyway.
Who wouldn't let you?
Concepta mainly. She's not my real nan.
I see. But why wouldn't they let you? You seem a very sensible girl to me.
I don't know.
All right, well, why do you think they wouldn't?
Well, if he hadn't gone on about him so much, it might have been different.
I see.
Says you've got it with you.
Oh, he does he? He's right, too and all. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Hewitt. No, we'll just check those statements, shall we?
You know that crofty at bottom of Bessie Street where they have bonfire every year?
Yeah.
Well, that was where they found it.
And were the blankets still in?
Oh, aye, we're all there. Even that little rattle that they had, you know.
I can't understand it, can you? How anybody could do it, I mean.
No, I can't. But then there's a lot of things I can't understand, and it's not for one to trying.
Oh, then.
Florrie, 20 bucks. Oh, I'm sorry, Albert, were you...
No, it's all right. I would never tell him, Florrie, about pram.
Oh, aye, the pram's right, isn't it? Still throw with the pram, eh?
Oh, well, I thought it might help them with the clues, you know. I mean, they're very clever. They use a lot of science these days.
Direct with the science. I wish somebody would get down and do something.
Oh, I wish there was something we could do.
Hey, I've been thinking about this last night, you know. Why don't we go down knocking on doors ourselves and asking questions? You know what I mean? The coppers can't be everywhere now, can they?
Oh, no, that's a good idea.
They won't get much out of this lot round here, will they?
It's a right good idea, that is. You can put my name down for a start.
Fair enough.
Well, what about you, Mrs. Sharples?
What's this?
Well,
then?
I was thinking, why don't we go down knocking on doors asking questions ourselves, you know?
I see.
Well...
Well, why not? It can't do any harm, can it? Mind you, there was a bobby round at the Rovers last night with a photograph. They're not wasting any time, you know.
I know, well, the cops can't be everywhere, can they?
No, I suppose not. Henry, you can put my name down.
What about you, Mrs. Long?
Oh, I should hope so.
If nobody's got any objections, I'll do my asking down Leonard Street.
Well, why Leonard Street, Mrs. Sharples?
Because I'm known.
Right, then, look, I'll go down to Harry's now. We get a few more roped in, eh? I'll see you in your place about half an hour.
Suits me.
Fine.
What is it, Lucille, love?
We're out of tea, Auntie Florrie.
Has she woke?
No, love. I just thought I'd sit down in case you didn't, while you had your breakfast. You haven't had it, have you, Harry?
Well, look.
Your breakfast.
Oh, I had a bit.
Now, you must try, love. You've got a very long day ahead.
Well, you're right there, Annie. What am I going to tell her when she wakes up? You know what she's going to ask me, don't you? What am I going to tell her, Annie?
I don't know, love.
I can't face it.
Oh, but you must. You're all she's got to hold on to. She thinks the world of you, you know, Harry.
Should never have asked her to take me on.
Oh, well, you don't know what you're saying. It's not your fault.
Whose fault is it, then? I don't know what we've done to this Ellis, I'm sure.
Harry? Harry?
Conceptor's calling you, love.
I can't face it.
If you can't, mate, there's nobody else who can.
Oh, dear. Blames me, doesn't he?
No, Lucille, love. He's told you he doesn't.
And nobody does, I can tell.
You're wrong, love, you're wrong.
She doesn't know. I heard her saying that if I hadn't taken him out, it wouldn't have happened.
Look, love, somebody had to take him out. It could have happened with anyone now, couldn't it?
Yeah, but didn't it happen with me?
Look, love, at a time like this, people don't always say what they mean.
I don't care. I just want to be dead. That's all. I just want to be
Lucille,
dead.
don't, love,
Let
don't.
me go.
Look, it'll all work itself out. It will, love, believe
Let me go.
Listen, Lucy, listen. Now, listen to your Uncle Leonard. Are you listening? One of these days, you know, you're going to wake up and you'll find this is just a nasty dream. Isn't that right, Annie?
Of course it's right.
Just a nasty dream, that's all.
Are you coming in then? No, I better not. Have the Hewitts heard out yet? I can't have. Sergeant came back when I was waiting for Swindley. He's over there now. Expect he's asking them questions if they saw out. You'd think they might have. I doubt it. They close before we do. Where did she leave it? Just here? Well, she said it was there. Hello, love. What are you doing round here?
Shopping.
Do you know Doreen? She used to work at our place.
Yeah, I've seen you around.
This is Joan Akers, you know her. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Are you working yet?
No, I'm not.
Ada's job's going at Elliston's, you know.
Yeah, they can keep him and all.
I don't blame you either. My job for fourpence. Where you living these days?
To the side of Rosamond Street.
Hey, haven't I seen you down Percy Street?
Yeah, that's right.
Percy Street? You've got an auntie living there. Small world, isn't it? It's coming back.
Miss Lostock, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Is Mr. Swindler back yet?
Yeah, he's inside. Do you want to see me and all?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll see you later then. Yeah. Hey, who's that? He's a detective. He's looking for the Hewitt kid.
I expect the sergeant will want a word with you afterwards, Miss Student.
Has he spoken to you then?
Yes, I gave him my information yesterday, such as it was. Didn't give them much to go on, I'm afraid.
I was thinking last night, if only one of us had gone outside to look at the window or something.
Yes, well, I'm afraid life is made up of a great many if-onlys. If only we'd done this instead of that. But it's the realities that count, harsh though they may sometimes be.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Well, I've spoken with Miss Lostock, sir.
Oh, yes.
I'd like a word with Miss Nugent, if you don't mind.
Yes, of course.
Now, Miss Nugent, what time did you say Miss Hewitt came to the shop?
Well, about 10 minutes before closing time, I think. I couldn't be sure to a minute or two.
That's fine. Closing time being 6 o'clock, of course.
Yes, that's right.
And she stayed until when?
Well, until just after closing time. Only a minute or two after.
Yes, she seemed quite happy, not worried at all.
Well, not so that I noticed.
And the pram was outside the shop all this time, yes?
Yes.
You saw it?
Well, no, but I assumed that it was outside.
Thank you, Miss Nugent. Yes, well, I think that's all.
I think I'll get back to work then.
So, no one actually saw the pram?
Apparently not, no. But, of course, you've got Miss Hewitt's word for it. I mean, that it was actually there.
You know, it's a funny thing, sir, but when new baby skins that comes into a home, there's often a great deal of jealousy, that sort of thing.
Yes. I had heard that there was some discord.
Did you notice anything at all peculiar in her manner, sir, when she came into the shop?
Oh, come now, Sergeant, you're not suggesting...
Oh, dear me, no, sir. I wouldn't dream of suggesting anything. I was just pointing out there's often a great deal more to cases like this than most people realise.
Dad?
What are you doing down here?
I can't sleep.
No. Can't do without our sleep, can we? Can't have you tied out tomorrow, because there's no one else to look after me, is there?
Will I have to go to school tomorrow?
Yes, look.
I don't want to, Dad. I don't want...
Why not? You'll be all right. They'll look after you there.
It's not that.
Well, what is it, then?
You think I left him on his own outside Swindler's, don't you?
You did, look.
I wouldn't have told you this. But you see, there's this girl, she's now a top class at school. And I only thought it was going to be a minute, and she said she'd look after him.
What's her name?
Brenda Cowan, she's in our top class.
Where's she live?
I don't know. I only left him with her because I thought it was only going to be a minute.
You get off to bed now, look.
Well, what are you going to do?
It's all right. Never you mind. You get off to bed.